So Kellyanne Conway admitted in an interview on Fox News this week that she is actually trying to kind of bully Donald Trump into doing a second debate with Vice President Kamala Harris, which kind of blows my mind a little bit, right? I mean, whose side are you on here, Kellyanne? Are you on Donald Trump's side? It doesn't seem that way if you're trying to push him into doing another debate after you admitted he lost the first one. But here is what Kellyanne Conway said to Fox News host Jesse Watters this week. And she did this to promote her sit-down interview with Donald Trump, which, let's face it, is not a miraculous feat considering the fact that she worked for him for many years and they've maintained a close relationship. But here is what she told Jesse Watters. I asked President Trump today. We interviewed for an hour, and I said to him, the guy I know, you, is not going to be able to sit down after a 90-minute VP debate and let that be the last word in presidential debates. You're going to say, when is our next one? And I hope he does that, she said. So Jesse Watters said, you think there's going to be another debate with Harris? And Conway responded, he had said no, but he didn't say totally no. That October 23rd one was seen as too late, but why not get back in there? Trump's like, I told him, you're like Dodgers player Shohei Ohtani. You're pitching, you're batting. You've done 7 of them. She's 1 for 1. Big deal. Now that 1 for 1 is basically Kellyanne Conway saying like, she gotcha. She's 1 for 1. You have to do it again. Don't let J.D. Vance be the last one to go national. That's what she's saying here. That is saying a lot. It proves to us that Kellyanne Conway, of course, has no faith in J.D. Vance as Donald Trump's running mate. She doesn't want Vance to be the last thing that Americans see before they go to the polls and vote for one of these two parties. But that's what it's going to be. That debate we had Tuesday night is the last little morsel. Unless Donald Trump decides to not chicken out of debating Harris again. Harris is all for it, by the way. We know that. She is ready. She is willing. She is able. She is like, let's do this, man. But Donald Trump claims that he beat her so badly there was no need for a second one. And of course, the moderators were totally unfair. It was 3-1, he says. But he still won. And that's why he doesn't have to do another one, because he won. He got that title. He doesn't have to do it again. Nope, you're a loser. And Kellyanne Conway knows you're a loser. She basically tried to tell you to your face that you're a loser, and you probably need to make up a little bit of ground. And that's, of course, why I go back to the original point. Whose side is she on anyway? You saw how bad Donald Trump did in that first debate. You admit it, okay? So why do you want him to do it again? Do you think that in 3 weeks, Donald Trump has just changed into a different person? That he's not the same moron that he was 3 weeks ago? No, he's still the same. In fact, if anything, in the last 3 weeks, he's gotten worse. His mental capacity has gotten so much worse. And Kellyanne, you know as well as anybody, Donald Trump doesn't change other than to get worse. And if he gets back up there on a debate stage, that is basically going to be game over for the Trump campaign. Well, folks, we have crossed that 1 million subscriber milestone, but rest assured, we are just getting started here at Ring of Fire. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel and make sure to like, share, and comment on the videos.